Oh man. Oh God. Oh, I'm struggling. All right, can you hear me? Lord have mercy. Oh my God. May the basketball gods have mercy on our souls. Oh my. Wow. Wow. We hear you. Okay, wow. Dude. Wow, dude. Dude. Dude, wow. That was the worst game of the season. That was the worst game of the season. Oh my God. It was exhausting. You know, a lot of people have watched quite a few games this season and they're like, oh, I couldn't watch. I had to just cut it off. This felt like one of those, I just wanted to cut it off. It was just like, oh, this is so miserable. I mean, I knew it was over in the first half, man. I knew it was over in the first half. We've lost a lot of games, okay? But one thing I have noticed, all right, one continuous theme I've noticed is when we have to be too reliant on someone that name isn't Devin Vassell or Wimby, and it goes in the hands of basically anybody else, but especially Keldon, it's over. It's so over. I mean, I knew it. Oh, so fire pop. I know you're joking. This is my stream, all right? This is my chat. There's no way you actually believe that. All right, that's we'll leave that for the Twitter people, okay? What, girl? My cat really wants to jump on here. She doesn't even know what's going on. She just knows I'm talking. She doesn't know I'm live streaming. Do you? Do you, Mikasa? She just wants to come up here. I can see it in her eyes. She's not pouncing yet. She'll jump on here when I least expect it. What you mean Keldon had a great game? He did in the first half. Second half, it got kind of wonky. Once again, this is the eye test. I'm not looking at stats. It's not Keldon's fault. Like, it's not like I'm saying this is Keldon's fault, obviously. Yeah, Wimby needs to go back to minutes restriction. No, Wimby needs these minutes, okay? His conditioning got to get right. I know this won't be fixed this season necessarily, but number one, we need a break. The Spurs need an all-star break, all right? They desperately need the all-star break. Number two, he's going to have to work on his conditioning, and that'll be all during the offseason. But no, give him all the minutes. He needs it. You know, sit him when you need to sit him, but yeah, he has not been as dominant as he was prior, dude. Not even close. Not even close. You notice that I'm glad that his three-point shooting is going down, but it seems like he's even more active, or he's gone back to be active towards, I'm going to take these threes. Once again, haven't looked at stats on it, just the vibe I'm getting. They need to trade ASAP. Well, we can't trade anybody right now. I mean, we're past the trade deadline, you know? I mean, this season, this roster next season is going to look completely different. So I wouldn't trip about it too much. Guys. Oh man, that was tough. That was tough to watch. That was a challenge. I was actually proud of myself for watching that game all the way through. I am genuinely proud of myself. Okay. Genuinely. But yeah. So I wanted to ask you, look, oh God, it's not that many people in here. And I don't know if there will be, honestly, with a game like this. I don't know. As far as how many people coming to the stream, it has been lower ever since the last like 4 games. And I understand. It's been miserable. I think people don't just want to be reminded of what happened. I know Wimby has better stats with the minutes restriction, but that minute restriction regressed his stamina buildup. Yeah, there she is. It did. I'm ready for the season to be over. I'm not ready for the season to be over. I'm ready for the road trip to be over. 6 games losing streak, 0-9 rodeo road trip, winless February. I am ready for the road trip to be absolutely over. This team they're not even as good as they looked like a couple days ago, or not a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago. Cheers, another Spurs L on 210 day. Such is life. Yep. Oh, I only haven't been visiting the stream because the games drain me, and I know. I just want to sleep immediately after. I know. You don't have to explain, Sebastian. I know. I mean, it's not just you. Plenty of people haven't been visiting the stream. I get it. I understand. I don't even want to be here, to be real. I don't even want to be here. Wait, let me put this over here. These cords get in the way. No, I'm with you. I understand. We getting blown out every game. It's not every game, but it kind of feels like a blowout. Yeah. It's like the Spurs stay in the game. You got a little bit of hope, but not really, because we already know we're not going to be able to finish them. And yeah, then the other team just kind of. I feel like all the. Well, I don't want to say they're not having effort, but all of their energy went into that last Timberwolves game, and ever since, I don't think they've been as hot. Hold on, let's take a look. Spurs. I'll just type in Spurs. Oh, it went to ESPN. Oh, that's bright. Let's see. By the way, does the camera look better? I turned up the contrast, and I thought it would look a little better. I feel like the image looks a little better. What do you think? See the colors a little better? Who the F ready for Gojo to appear with Usher tomorrow? Are they playing in San Antonio? Hey, who's Gojo? Am I tripping? Who's that? Wemby defense is kind of trash. Barely rebound and contested one block. Sucks though. Yeah, his defense has been, I don't want to say god awful, but it's been, compared to Wemby, before, yeah, it's been bad. He's tired, dude. We knew this would be an issue this season. I mean, he even knew that. So there's that. At least we knew. Who's Gojo? That's Super Bowl talk, clan. Oh, Usher's playing in the Super Bowl. I have no. I'm so out of touch when it comes to the Super Bowl, dude. I gave up after the Cowboys. I gave up. I didn't care. Look him up. Okay. I have no idea, but I think Gojo is an anime character. What? No. Yeah, isn't that JoJo? I don't know. Hold on. Gojo. I'll just type in Gojo. Oh, from Jujutsu Kaisen. It's a crime that you don't know Gojo. Why do we bring up him? No, I know who this is. Why do we? Do I need to go straight through Jujutsu Kaisen? I literally only watched like 4 or 5 episodes. Do I need to go? Is it that good? Gojo's a meme right now? Why? And I really don't care about Usher performing it. You need to watch. Okay. Clan, let's be real. Wemby is our Pookie Bear. He is our Pookie Bear. Watch it all? Okay, I will. Is Jujutsu Kaisen good? I mean, the first 4 episodes I thought was okay. But I know people were like, it's really, really good. So maybe I got a little further. Maybe it was 5 episodes. But I'll start it back up. Hero Ball is back in full force. I just think they have no fluidity. They just have no energy, man. They are a shell of themselves. They really need a break. And it's going to take 6 more games. Wait, is it 6 more games before they get it? When is the big break? Let's see, Spurs. Oh boy, they need it. Okay, no, 2 more games. Okay, we only got 2 games, and then they got a big break. They need it, dude. They need it. I expect us to look better after the Mavericks. They really need it. Oh, God. Spurs just took loss. Just look lost. They don't communicate. They miss a sign. They look tired. And it really just comes down to either experience or lack of talent. Like, it's just one of those two. They're lacking. It's either both or one of them. Okay? Every single game, that's what we can go ahead and categorize these losses to. I know people wanted to bring up the fact that, this player starts. No, it's not true. No. Won't necessarily help. Hold on, let's see. Well, screw it. We'll make it a segment. Let's make this segment. We'll talk about the Nets loss. Oh man. Oh god. Okay. Spurs sucked again. We lose. Going on to the next one. I don't know what to tell you. Look, like I said this over and over again. The expectations that people have for the San Antonio Spurs were way too high. I mean, we went over this on the channel plenty of times before. There was no reason to have your expectations this high. I know that you're getting a generational talent, but I mean, how many times in NBA history has a young kid, generational or not, went to a team and they get, even more wins or a bunch of wins? It doesn't happen. They're usually still a pretty bad team. And that's the whole point, right? You're going to a bad team. We got lucky with Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan also was much older than Wemby is right now. But he went to a veteran team. It was already established. They already had the leader in Avery Johnson, or just Avery. Sorry. I'm upset. I'm not happy with this. Avery Johnson. Anyways, he was the leader. He was like the vocal leader, and then David Robinson, was the best player. But yeah, I don't know. I think the expectations just way too high. You couldn't expect, or you shouldn't have expected Wemby to come and just like fix all of our problems. Also, people keep equating it to last season. That's not a good idea either. Last season we had veterans. All right, that does make a huge difference. All right, you're still trash, but you're below mediocre. I don't know. Right now we're bad, but we were below mediocre with our vets. It's the same thing. You see the same thing with the Houston Rockets, right? The fans thought that, hey, we got these vets, we're gonna be winners, and I was saying, and a lot of other people were saying, you guys are really excited to be like mediocre to below mediocre. And now it's starting to show, right? It takes a lot to create a winning team. And you're not going to be able to do it by just adding vets to a team. Now, I don't want to harp on the Rockets, but the Rockets had to do it, okay? Because they have no draft capital in this upcoming season. So it's kind of like, what's the point? We might as well. But in our perspective, we do have a very bright future. We do have picks, draft capital. We will get better. We can make moves. We have the cap space. It'll be fine. It's not like the Spurs are just going to sit back and not do anything. All right. I know a lot of people think that. That's not true. So just as irrational as people were about how many wins we will have, just as irrational about the Spurs not doing anything. They're going to do stuff. All right. And I know a lot of us are pretty upset with the trade deadline and how nothing really happened, but at the same time, nobody really made any trades, right? You can get mad about why didn't the Spurs go after this player, but at this point, we're just arguing and upset about us not trading for a player that wasn't tradable. Like I don't know what to. I don't know. But at the end of the day, look, there's a lot of things to take away from this game, and there's a lot of things to take away from just our Spurs in general. And I said this early in the stream, but I'll say it again. It's very obvious that the big issue that the Spurs are coming across right now is the fact that they just don't have the experience and or talent. That's it. It's as simple as that. It's either you're not having the experience this game, you don't have the talent this game. That's it. And oftentimes it's both. Oftentimes it's a mixture of both. Even if we match up pretty well with a team, it's possibly not the experience that we have. Hold on, I'm turning this off. There we go. Yeah, it's one or the other. It's one or the other. And it's going to continue to be this. I know we can, sit back and speculate like, what if this, what if that? At the end of the day, this is our team. It'll be all right though. The road trip is killing Wemby low key. Oh, it's destroying Wemby. Wemby has not been the same since he got off minutes restriction, but yeah, it's gotten worse. That's why I was so quick to get upset when people would say that they're not passing Wemby the ball on purpose. They're like, well, he's not attempting. You got to play through Wemby, obviously. Like all these just immediate reaction, knee jerk takes when it comes to the Spurs. Give it to Wemby in the fourth quarter. And it's like, wait, couldn't there be something else? Maybe it's not the fact that they're just ignoring him or they have some malice towards Wemby. Maybe, just maybe, Wemby is winded and his teammates know that and he communicated that and the coaching staff knows that. So you go in a different direction. I don't know what to tell you. And also, in a lot of those situations, Wemby did get past the ball, but he would turn the ball over or he would just pass it up or it was always something. He was too tired. I think Wemby and his allergies has made it harder on his conditioning. That has hurt too. Yes. He's not used to it. Yeah. It's a lot of different things. All I'm saying is, and I'm not blaming Wemby. It's not like I'm angry at anybody. It's just I get upset when people start to say, hey, they're not giving him the ball. What the F is wrong with you? He's 7'6". He's a giant. Just give him the ball and get out the way. It's like, dude, we've tried that. At one point in the season, they were doing a lot of that. Didn't equate to wins, just equate to ugly basketball. I mean, we all praised the 2014 San Antonio Spurs, but it's like people refuse to want to go back to that time. The 2014 Spurs, there wasn't some obviously we had our stars, right? But it wasn't like a give it to Kawhi, get out the way. It didn't do that. Our finals MVP, it didn't do that. Everybody played together. Matter of fact, hold on. I want to go back to this game. Hold on. Let me before I go to the 2014 stuff. Wemby was okay. 7 for 16, not too great. It's one of those where you had to watch it. Okay. He had 4 turnovers, but it felt like 15. Sohan, he looked gassed too, by the way. Oh, he had 8 points. Ignore that. It all came at the end, basically. Same thing with Julian. He had 2 points. Well, he hit a shot. It came at the end. It was the last shot of the game. Trey Jones, yeah, he was non-existent, which is kind of sad because the Brooklyn Nets were really bad at defending point guards. So, yeah, over the last 2 weeks, I don't know why. And Ben Simmons wasn't really on Trey Jones like that. Devin Vassell, 7 for 20. I like the fact that he was aggressive. I will say that, okay? He didn't settle too often. So I was happy about that. Just kind of an off shooting night. Not too mad with him. Zach Collins was awful. I don't know. He hasn't played in the league that long. So I won't sit here and just throw that veteran label on him like that. But man, oh man, dude, you gotta stop complaining, stop getting in your own head so fast. He gets upset so quickly. So Pop only played him 7 minutes, which is probably rightfully so, man. Memo for, Don Barlow, he did fine. He showed a lot of hustle, played hard. You can see that with his 9 rebounds in 12 minutes. He played tough, all right? He always does. Give this man a contract. He deserves it. He needs a standard contract immediately. Osman, he was Osman. Keldon Johnson had a really strong first half in which he went 5 for 5, but on par the rest of the game, yeah. But hey, at the end of the day, it looks fine. But in the game, in the midst of the game, it kind of fell apart. Branham, he wasn't great. Blake Wesley, he was phenomenal as always. Okay, his defense is so good. I don't know what to say about that other than it's incredible. His defense is incredible. It's like as soon as it's a loose ball, I know he's getting to it. So anyways, yep, tis what it is. And please get rid of Devontae Graham. All right, maybe we can get Killian Hayes. All right, I just want to bring up the Spurs. The Spurs 2014 finals stats. Let's see what we got here. I'm actually curious at how many attempts Kawhi had in that series. Let's see. Yeah, 49. Can we get it in? No, I think that's fine. Yeah, look at this. He was third. You had Tony Parker with the most field goal attempts. You had Tim Duncan second and Kawhi third. And then Manu Ginobili basically tied with him. And then you had Patty and Boris basically tied with Patty, Boris, and Danny Green basically tied with each other. And then it goes down from there. So yeah, so this is what the Spurs looked like, okay? And this was our best player when it was all said and done. I mean, Tim Duncan was our leader, but this was our best player when it was all said and done. And he took 49, while I guess he was tied with Tim Duncan, while Tony Parker took 73. Also, hold on. And I know that people might not like this. You might not like this argument, okay? This is just for the people that say give Wemby the ball in the last like 5 games, or like he's not touching the ball. They never give Wemby the ball. Let me show you something. Let me show you something, all right? If you go to stats, let's see. As far as field goal attempts, oh my God, is it not showing field goal? Oh yeah. All right, about 16, right? All right, field goal attempts. All right, 16. And if we go to the greatest San Antonio Spur of all time, gosh, why is it like this? I should have went to Basketball Reference, I swear. Let's see, his prime, let's say 2002, 3. The most that he has, Tim Duncan has attempted in his career was 18. So yeah, he's on par. And I know that seems, I know it's a little different because, you know, the game was slower back then, yada, yada, yada. But also if you go back and you look at even players of this season and how much they are averaging, how many field goal attempts they're averaging, it's right there with Wemby. It's right there with Wemby. It's not that far off. If you got chat, just throw out a superstar. Just throw out one. Just throw out a couple. We can look. I guarantee you it's not that far off. I feel like Steph one would be way far off though. I'm not sure though. Anybody you want to throw out? Please watch Pistons games before you say sign Killian. Oh, Killian's okay. I'll talk about that in a minute. Kawhi was a fun guy. That's actually pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. There's players that don't get the ball, not because they're ignoring him, but because they miss reads, and normally it's Keldon and Julian missing the reads. Luka, did you guys like take time to like look up some players? Okay, whatever. He looks so disappointed in this photo in here. I feel like Luka takes a lot of shots though. Let's see. Still works. So you can see this year, yeah, Luka takes a lot of freaking shots, but he's Luka Doncic. But if you go back to his rookie year, he was right at 16. He was right at 16. Then it bumped to 20. Then he was at 20. So 4 more attempts, 5 more attempts, 6 more attempts, and then 7 more attempts. Still works. Watching you guys argue, I have no idea what's going on. All right, yeah, that's all I had to say. Was I think that a lot of people just underestimate the direction the Spurs are going in, and then they overestimate what they expected this season. It will be okay, we're fine, but it is hard to watch. I'll be lying if I said it wasn't. Wemby needs some rest. Yeah, he looks absolutely exhausted. He looks gassed. It's ugly. It's ugly. And even with that, from the outside looking in, if people weren't paying attention, you know, if they don't actually watch Spurs games, you think that he's still playing okay, right? Like people, you would assume that, like, oh, this game 7 for 16, 21 points. You had to actually watch it. Oh, he had a block. He had 3. Okay, he had, you know, he should have had more rebounds, but it's getting kind of tough for him. Whatever. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Okay, so as far as Killian Hayes is concerned, I say sign Killian Hayes for sure. I definitely think you should, but it's not one of those where I'm thinking he saves the Spurs or anything like that. It's only because right now I'm not necessarily bought on the fact that we will get a point guard in this upcoming draft. Like, I would not be surprised if the Spurs went after another player, possibly trying to get some type of small forward that can play defense and shoot. I wouldn't be surprised if they tried to move Keldon. I just don't think that we'll be getting a point guard this draft. So why not bring in Killian Hayes? Maybe drop Devontae Graham, bring in Killian Hayes, sign him to a contract. In the next season, him with the Spurs under a structured team, he will look a little bit better. And then at that point, you can decide, hey, do you want to trade him or what? What do we want to do here? Because I think at the end of the day, the max that you could get for a Killian Hayes versus the max that you can get for Devontae Graham is completely different, in my opinion. Does that make sense? That's how I view it. Like, yeah, we can try to trade Devontae Graham. I'd be surprised if they didn't already try to. And this, we didn't hear anything, but and I didn't hear anything, but I wouldn't be surprised if they attempted to with Devontae. So why not? Yeah, see, it makes sense. That's my only thing. It's like, it's not like bringing Killian Hayes and he saves the day and anything like that. I just think under our system, he could look a little bit better. And who knows, like after one season, after this season, maybe he does look good enough where, we have more options. We're like, oh, maybe we want to keep him around. But at the end of the day, he'll be a great trade piece if push comes to shove next season, if we wanted to. But the only thing the only thing that would stop me, okay, would be if the Spurs don't want to part ways with Devontae Graham, because that would be the one player that you probably need to part ways with to make this happen. And if that's the case, I would not just me. I wouldn't want Killian Hayes with a standard contract while Dom is still a two-way. I would want Dom. I would prioritize Dom Barlow getting his contract. I think he deserves a standard contract. Easily deserves a standard contract. Easily. He's focused every single game. His defense is there. It's just that he's put in a bad situation because he has to play like center all the time. And he's not a center. Trevor Weaver's statement on why they waived Killian Hayes. Where is it? Strategy. Signing trash cans just for the sake of signing players is not a great strategy. Is that what I said? You're not talking about me, are you? I'm not saying trade. I'm not saying sign him just to sign him or sign him just to trade him. I'm saying that you sign him, and obviously you would do this in good faith. Like, you go into it. I would want the Spurs fully to think, hey, maybe he could develop into something, right? Like, that's what I would want for them to do. But all I'm saying is, if he weren't, it's like a win-win. I don't think it necessarily, like, we lose anything from it unless his character is just all jacked up. Then in that case, don't do it. Troy Weaver explains why Detroit. Okay. All right. So this is the article you told me to look at. All right, we'll take a look. The heck is this? Okay. All right. Troy Weaver explains why Detroit Pistons released his first draft pick, Killian Hayes. All right, let's see. It has been obvious for a while now, Killian Hayes' downfall in his first NBA stop is lack of shooting. I would also like to bring up that Killian Hayes, it seems like what he would do best is be a playmaker, and he's a good defender, decent defender, but he doesn't really have any players to play make to like that. I don't know. I feel like the Pistons did a phenomenally bad job at drafting. I did not understand any of their draft picks over the past 3-4 years. I don't know what they were thinking. Let's see. Weaver was frank Friday in the news conference when discussing why the Pistons requested waivers on the 6'5" guard rather than carrying him into the offseason when he was set to become a restricted free agent if Detroit picked up his qualifying offer. All right, what's up? He has size, a versatile defender, playmaker with the ball. Yep, I agree with all that. It didn't work because of his shooting. He never got his shooting. The guy can really defend. We've seen his playmaking ability, but if you're a guard in the NBA, you have to make shots. The further away you are from the basket, the more skilled you have to be. The closer to the basket, the less skilled you can be. If you're a guard, you have to make shots. Wait. Okay, I could be completely off on this, and I'm going to fact check myself. But didn't Killian Hayes get better at shooting recently? Or he started to look a little bit better? Or am I off on this? I might be off. I don't know. We'll see. Let's go to game logs. I'm completely off on this. Well, no, he barely shot. He didn't shoot at all, actually. What the heck was I thinking? Yeah, I'm thinking of another player. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking of another player. It looks like he barely shot. Yeah, he barely shot. He would take one or two. I don't know. I don't think he's that type of player anyways. I'm glad that that's the answer and it isn't like he's like his character sucks or something. I mean, at least that's good. I've talked to Killian ad nauseum about that, improving his shooting. That's ultimately why he wasn't a successful player he needed to be. He has all the attributes for a good player, but when you're a guard, shooting in paramount, and the other guys are stepping up, as we've seen. Sasser, the shooting is there, it's coming. You look at the demise of any guard in the NBA propelling themselves to be a really good player, you have to improve your shooting. Is it possible that the Pistons just suck at developing players? Is that a possibility? Is it a possibility? I don't know. I think it's a possibility. That could be it too. Just the fact that they suck it. I don't know. Look, yeah, okay. Shooting's bad. I get all that. But as far as playmaking ability, it's pretty up there. I know B-Ball Index, and I did talk about this in a different video, but the top 5 fourth-year players in playmaking talent, they put them right behind LaMelo. Tyrese Halliburton, LaMelo, Killian. So not bad. Not bad. Like I said, I don't think you go after Killian Hayes with the mindset of, okay, as fans, okay, as a Spurs, I don't know, but as fans, I don't think we go into it with the idea, oh, this is a forever thing. Not necessarily, okay? I just think if you were to bring in Killian Hayes, he comes in, you try to develop him the best you can. I don't know if he'll be okay with a 2-way contract. I'm assuming he would not be. But you bring him in, you try to develop him, you put him in a system where he can just be more of like an off the bench type player, good defender, decent defender. You can improve, work on improving his shooting, and I think that he'll look better. And once he looks better, then you might be able to trade him if that's something you want to do. You go into the 2025 season, and it's like, do we still want a guard? Do we still need a point guard? What are we doing here? It just gives you more options, I think. And I would personally just go ahead and drop Devontae Graham. There's no point in Devontae Graham being here. And if you bring in Killian Hayes, I'm just going to say this, you will get much more out of a Killian Hayes than you could out of a Devontae Graham if you were to trade them. That's just me. Won't be a lot of money. I just don't think it hurts us that much. I think the only way this could hurt us is if there's like some type of, personality flaw or whatever. But what we do know is that Killian Hayes wanted out of the Pistons. Like, he wanted out. And I don't know if that was, I know that the who they play, how the matchups they have out there, it just was not it was not helping his game whatsoever. So I get him wanting to trade. But I don't think it was necessarily a character thing. Let's just be real. The Pistons, like the Spurs are bad, but the Pistons are a different type of bad. Like the Spurs are bad, but we have a history. And I'm not saying history like the 70s or the 80s. We have a near history of not that far away of us knowing how to build a championship team. I'm not that concerned. So much draft capital. We got smart people in the front office. We even got our owner coming out and saying, yeah, we're not looking for just one championship. Like we're looking to create a dynasty right now. So they're slow and steady. They know what they're doing. But with the Pistons, it's a different type of bad. Not only are they bad as far as record wise and team wise, but I don't know what direction they're going in. The last 4 years just seems so off. It's just so off. Just grab the best guard available. It's like, okay. Let's see. His dad is a former pro basketball player, so he's been around the game all his life. He has a really competitive spirit. That's the biggest trait we looked for. I said in the press conference that we want competitive guys. He's extremely competitive. He's been a pro for a while, since he was 16. So I think his learning curve may be a little faster than a normal rookie in the States. Who are we talking about? Oh, this is okay. This was in 2020. Okay. I don't know. Maybe the Pistons just suck at developing. I mean, seriously. Brother, you can't be real. Oh, wait. Are we talking about me? You're not talking to me. Who are you talking to? No, Sebastian ain't talking to me. So me and Sebastian, we usually agree. Oh, you talking to Texas. He said fire right. Dude, Texas does this all the time. He does this all the time. Yeah, no, Texas does this all the time. Every time he comes in, he's like, hey, fire this player. I don't know. Texas, since when players have like bad games or bad stretches or whatnot, and they look bad, you want like everybody traded. Do you think we should trade Victor Wembanyama? I think we should, actually. I think it's time to trade him. Pistons are bad at developing. That's what I say. So, look, I get it. Has he been bad? Sure. But then I just contextually, it's like I can't get a good grasp of how good Killian Hayes actually is because he's with the Detroit Pistons. You know, it's like what do you do? You're with the Pistons. You know? Like, I don't know. I think Trey Jones would look bad with the Trey Jones looked pretty decent with the Spurs, but like I think Trey Jones would look bad with the Pistons. It's just no systems. I think he'll look pretty bad. I mean, he's mostly predicated on distributing the ball, right? His game, as Killian Hayes is. Trey Jones is a decent defender. Obviously, Killian Hayes is a better one. But neither one of them can shoot the three ball well. So like, yeah, I mean, Trey Jones would look like garbage too. Ivy and Duren improved though. Killian became worse. Okay, well, I guess that's a fine point with Ivy for sure. I always felt like Ivy's talent level was slightly higher than Killian's. And that might just be mean to say, but I just kind of felt that way. As far as Duren is a rim runner. It's like it's tougher for a guard to get better, especially a point guard to get better in the NBA. And especially if you don't have like those pieces. If you're predicated off of distributing the ball and you don't have those pieces to distribute to, you're going to look bad. And with Duren, he would kind of just fit with any team. He's a rim runner. Like that's what he is. I mean, I've seen Jalen Duren. I don't think that he's like, I don't know, developing into like a Tim Duncan or nothing like that. He's a rim runner. It's very similar to like, even I've brought this up before, but like Sohan, right? Like Spurs fans were so quick, which they laid off. Thankfully, they laid off a little bit, but just like Jeremy Sohan, right? Jeremy Sohan wasn't necessarily lighting the world on fire this season thus far. He just hasn't been necessarily. Like every now and then he has some good showing statistic wise, but like I told you, and like I very adamant about. His defense is what keeps him in the game. He can distribute the ball, but because he doesn't have really those pieces around him to amplify their games, this is what we get when it comes to Sochan. I mean, if Boris Diaw was on this team right now, Spurs fans would be like, he's not that good, because he doesn't have those players. Like, that's his role. That's what makes him better, if he has other players he can distribute to. And right now he doesn't. So, I don't know. Maybe the same thing with Killian a little bit. Duren is your typical athletic big. Yeah, that's how I feel. It's like, yeah, he's a good player. Okay, he is good, but he's a rim runner. I'm not gonna sit there and say what Jalen Duren was able to improve his rim running. Killian Hayes, why can't you improve your, I don't know, distributing ability? I don't know. Every now and then he can. He'll put up like pretty good assists. But also, like, why can't you improve your shooting? I don't know. I just feel like that's a development thing. Maybe the Spurs can help him with that. At the very least, he could have a role with the Spurs for now, and you just see how it goes. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe the Spurs have no interest in him. Maybe his, I don't know. Maybe his attitude is off. I have no idea. Buy clan merch. That is actually a good idea. You guys should do that. You should head on over to clanthemerchfan.com and get yourself some merch. I actually got to finish up 2 orders. Well, it's 1 order, but it's 2 items. So first come, first serve. Yeah, guys, come on. Get yourself some merch. I do it all from home. Buy it all. Yes, buy it all. Exactly. Texas. Yes, buy it all. Buy all of it. Buy all. We got so many different things. And I have a Cricut here, so I'll be able to start back up the stickers. We were doing a lot of stickers before. Right now I don't have any out, but hey, if you guys want to support with the merch, do that. I'll start up the stickers sometime in March, I think. But yeah, good stuff. What did I miss? You missed everything. Okay, I want to talk to you guys about this, okay? I want to go over my prize picks. Why is it? You guys make me angry, okay? Wait, where is it? Oh, is it pass entries? That's what it would be. There we go. All right. All right, guys. Have you made any money back from that yet, clan? Yeah, I got to talk to you guys about this, all right? I am never listening to you guys ever again, okay? We can do prize picks. We can jump on. We can do some prize picks. But from this day on, I'm never listening to any of you. When I listen to my heart, this is what happens. When I listen to you, I lose. I am not listening to any of you ever again. I love you, though. We'll do one. We can do one together. We can do like one together. But from that, I'm not listening to you guys again. But yes, I did win it back. Okay? Come on now. Trust your heart, clan, always. I should. I did a few entries. But yeah, this one I won it back. Yeah, this one I won it. I won all of it back. But yeah, so I expected this one was a pretty easy one. Like Devin Vassell get more than he gets at least 2 threes. That's easy. Victor gets at least 2 threes. That was easy for me because Victor has been gassed. So I just assumed he would settle for threes, which he did. Cam Thomas, fantasy score. I knew that he would put on a show versus us. There's no way we're stopping him. We're absolute garbage. Ben Simmons. Yeah, his points usually, I think he was like around 6 points. I was like, dude, we're gassed and we don't play well against point guards. He's gonna put up at least 7 points easy, and I think he did it like in the first quarter. It was ridiculous. Mikal Bridges, I have that much trust in Sochan. I figured Sochan would be on him quicker than Pop would have him on Ben Simmons. And yeah, he did his job. All right. Mikal Bridges, less than 24 points. I figured he wouldn't put up that many points. And then Nicholas Claxton getting at least 2 points or getting more than 2 dunks is easy. That's easy money. There's no way. That's easy money. So, yeah, I feel good about it. So yeah, guys, look, I have teamed up with Prize Picks. Okay. So my link is in the description. I was doing Prize Picks before I even linked up with them. So I want you to know that. All right. So this is not something where it's like, I'm not familiar with the product or I haven't been on it. I dabble in it. It's fun. I do it, you know, when Spurs play usually, cause I really know the Spurs. So, and that could bite you in the butt too. Cause sometimes if, you're picking a team that you like, you can go kind of over and beyond. But I found the best strategy is if you don't really believe in your team that well, and you know how bad we've been defensively, just bet on the opposite team. That's the best thing you can do. Just kind of bet on the opposite team. All right. Show you know your team. All right. So let's see. I'll just show you how it's done. First and foremost, this is an easy one. So whenever you guys sign up, like I said, link in my description, you'll get 100% back up to $100 on your deposit if you use the link Spurs Clan or the promo code Spurs Clan. Link in my description. Okay, go click on it, sign up. At the very least, click the link. All right, it helps the channel. Just click the link and check it out. That's all you got to do. All right, that's all you got to do. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. So first and foremost, Patrick Mahomes, when you go in, go ahead and add him, all right? I know the Super Bowl is tomorrow. Add him in. Do it immediately because that's a freebie. This is basically a freebie. You can pay up to $25 on this one. So, yeah. So, 0.5 passing yards. He'll get that. Like, that's easy. And then what you do is, obviously, you can do more or less with everybody. But one thing that's quite interesting, because if you go to NBA, there's only one team on there as of right now. Yeah, because they're about to play in like 36 minutes. But yeah, so you can do more or less as far as players when it comes to their points, when it comes to their rebounds. You can see points, rebounds, assists, fantasy score, free throws made, points and rebounds, points and assists, block shots, steals. There's so many different ones, okay? And what's kind of cool is if it has that little fire emblem right there, that just means it's trending. A lot of people are going ahead and betting on that one because your bets are pretty good. So Herbert Jones, let's see, why is a lot of people pay? I'm assuming they're going under because he has not gotten a block in several games now. And another thing, just to keep in mind, whenever you guys do check it out, is usually there is an icon that shows a demon and an icon that shows a little happy demon. And what that means is it can actually amplify your amount of earnings. Okay. So you can see here, Ben Simmons, he had a little demon. I chose it 6.5. I felt like that would be easy to get against the Spurs, which I was right. And then, you know, one that if you want to do one that's not as risky, but you don't get that much of a multiplier, you can do, you know, the easy demon, and Devin Vassell was under that one. I think his angry demon was like, what was it? 3 threes? He makes at least 3 or 4 threes. It was something like that. I didn't believe in that. I didn't think that he would, but yeah. So guys, check it out. It's fun. You know, there's so many different sports. Obviously, you can do 1 quarter in the NBA. You can do an hour of NBA ball, an hour of NFL ball, so many different things. But like I said, you'll get 100% back on your deposit up to $100. All you got to do is use promo code Spurs Clan. Just use the link in my description. All right. Use the link, please. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, I meant to mention something to you guys. Hold on. So I haven't been, God, dude, let me say, okay, I don't know if they'll see this, but let me just give a huge shout out. Okay. Cause this actually does mean the world to me. So yo, big shout out to my Discord, man. Like really, like big shout out to my Discord because I haven't been as active as I could have, or I could be. I kind of just left it to the mods, but the mods over here are so awesome. And, you know, they've done a great job of adding very interesting talking spaces in the Discord as well. Like we got the draft room, NBA news, Glaze Reel, which is funny. It's just a bunch of different highlights from the games. But yeah, dude, just big shout out to this Discord, and go join it, guys. Please go join the Discord. Link in my description. Actually, let me make sure the link is below, because this is a great Discord. Hold on. I'm gonna drop it in the chat, okay? I'm gonna drop the Discord link in the chat. There you go. So yeah, join the Discord, join the group chat. All right, it will be awesome. It's a lot of fun though. It really is a lot of fun. They're awesome, and there's quite a few people that's joined over the last few days actually. Oh, and this person went to the game. Cruise control went to the game. Cool. It's pretty decent seats. That's not bad. Dude, I was looking at seats for the Memphis one. I was thinking about going to it possibly. Clan, I hope she buys you flowers. She better buy me flowers. She better buy me flowers. Hold on, let me see. Grizzlies. Spurs tickets. Look how low these seats. Oh wait, it's Ticketmaster. Screw Ticketmaster. Hold on, let's go to Vivid. Vivid's a little better. All right, March 9th. Or April 9th, sorry. These are still available? Oh, it's only one. How many of these? 4? Okay. Anyways, these are really nice, dude. Really nice. The prices went down like crazy. I mean, we're looking at 84 bucks down here, right behind the Spurs bench, essentially. This is where I used to sit all the time, and I swear to God, guys, it was like $100 for that first showing with the Grizzlies versus the Spurs. Now it's all the way down again, and I sat over here, but these actually went up, so I don't know if I would get those again. Yeah, it's the lowest $6. It's insane. Absolutely. Did I say 35? 35. 38. Hold on, how much for like them to be in the front? 51. Yeah, that's a steal. That's an absolute steal. So I might go to, I'm not sure yet. I don't think I'll be able to. I'll be going out of town to New Orleans not too long after that, so I don't know if I'll go to this. But hey, if anybody is in Memphis for some reason, the seats are really cheap. Yeah. Clan, give your thoughts on. Hold on. I can talk about that. So Ruru with the super chat says, Clan, give your thoughts on Spurs pursuing Trae Young. Sure. Actually, let me see. There's actually something that was brought up that I found interesting. So hold on, I didn't already have it up. I apologize. Let's duplicate that. Let's go back. And here we go. Okay. All right. Okay, there's an article here. There's an article here. There's an article here. It's time to talk about it. Let's talk about Trae Young. Let's do it. Okay, so the beautiful thing about the situation that the San Antonio Spurs are in is that we can literally do whatever we want, and it's not necessarily a bad move. Like, every move that we make at this point isn't a bad one. It's absolutely incredible. It's wonderful, okay? So a lot of people were upset that we didn't go after Trae Young during this trade deadline, which I don't think he was even available. And I think it would be best for the Spurs not to do that and wait it out, maybe even into next season until he gets disgruntled, all right? He will get disgruntled. He will get upset, and he will ask, more than likely, to come to the San Antonio Spurs. Now, if you're looking at, just look at it from the Atlanta Hawks perspective, okay? Because we're sitting back, we're chilling, we're good. There's nothing to really worry about. It's Twitter X seems to think he's the answer. That's fine. That's fine. But we're sitting back. Okay, we're chilling. But if we look at the Atlanta Hawks and their perspective, they're absolutely screwed, okay? They couldn't move DeJounte Murray, so you already know there's going to be some type of rift there. Let's not pretend like it's not. That's hilarious. They're borderline stuck with him. They're probably going to have to just like get rid of him. So I don't know. I don't know. People don't want to take on that contract. So don't know what's going to happen there. Regardless, if he's like the second best player next to Trae Young, you're not going to win anything. You're going to be mediocre. And that is where no team wants to be. No team wants to be mediocre. So the Atlanta Hawks, they can try an attempt to trade Trae Young. Okay, they can. They can try to trade Trae Young. And that probably will be a really good situation. But then again, either you trade Trae Young to somewhere else in which you get a star back, which they're probably not going to be of equal value. Let's be real. He's Trae Young. You don't really get better at the point guard position than Trae Young, especially with those who are available. He's Trae Young. So you can trade him away and try to get a star. Probably not going to be the best thing that you could possibly do. You could trade him away and try to get someone else's picks and just bank on the fact that hopefully maybe in that future that they will tank or they will be a bad enough team for you to get a lottery pick. Very hard to get first round picks, and a lot of times they are protected. So that's tough. The best possible situation, in my opinion, that the Atlanta Hawks could do is that they could ask the San Antonio Spurs to give them their picks back. That's the best thing you can do. So you can be in charge of your future and you can blow it up like you probably should have anyways. Will they do that? Probably, especially if Trae Young asked to go to San Antonio, and we already know from not only his family members, his dad, they're high on San Antonio. Okay, they would like to be in San Antonio. Trae Young has dropped more than enough hints, more than enough gems for us. I mean, literally going on a podcast to talk about Wemby, knowing what the questions would be, mind you. It's not like one of these things where some celebrity goes on any type of talk and they don't know what the questions are. That's super rare. Most of the time they know. They have their team, they have their PR team, they know what's going to be asked, and it was a lot of questions about Wemby, and he still went on there and talked about Wemby. So I think he definitely wants to play for San Antonio. So I think if he asked for to be traded, Spurs are definitely going to be one of his destinations. So we can really sit back and we can even decide, no, we don't want Trae Young. We're just going to let you explode. Trae Young, if he's disgruntled, they're going to have to trade him. It's going to be a dumpster fire. They could trade him away and just be mediocre. Sure, that's a possibility. And then we get their pick and it's some, whatever, mediocre pick, whatever. That could be a possibility, right? But regardless, the Spurs are set. We have their entire future in our hands. Now, to answer your question, Ruru, how do I feel about us getting Trae Young? I'll be cool with it. So here's a quote from that article. It says, there are several front offices that listened to Atlanta's deadline chatter and came away from conversations with the Hawks of the belief that Trae Young could become available for the trade this summer, depending on Atlanta's outcome for the remainder of this campaign. Literally beautiful. I don't think that there's going to be any player that the Atlanta Hawks gets that wouldn't cause them to not be that great next season. I'm cool. I don't even care. Like, if we get Trae Young, that's a win for us. If we don't, it's probably a win for us. I do not see the Atlanta Hawks, no matter what they do, no matter what type of maneuvering they do, that they'll be good next season. I think they'll be trash next season. Are there any players in particular that the chat can think of that could be available for trade in the offseason? Like another star that would automatically make the Atlanta Hawks better? Because everything I can think of, they're either going to be quite still mediocre or below mediocre. Like Trae Young is really good. And another thing about him too is he makes everyone around him much better than what they actually are. He does it with big men all the time. I love Don Barlow, but if he played for the San Antonio Spurs, how Don Barlow looks right now, man, people will say he's a star. He'll be finding them for those corner threes. We know a lot of our guys miss him for those corner threes. He would look like a star. I really don't think the Spurs could trade any of our players right now. Their value is just not being displayed on the court at the moment. For Trae Young? No. See, that's the thing. So the Atlanta Hawks, they have some options. They can trade Trae Young and try to get them a star. And, obviously we could do like a 3-team thing as well, but I don't see what we get out of it if we don't get Trae Young. So they can trade Trae Young and try to get of equal value, which they won't. Or they can trade Trae Young to us and get their future back, and they go ahead and tank. They're just going to take our scraps, we can throw in some players in there to try to match the salaries, but we're good. If they're involved in us, it's solely to get their future back. We're good. Or we can just it's literally one of those things where Brian Wright, he had the foresight. And this is what frustrates me when people say the Spurs front office is dumb. They didn't do anything. They're trash. Brian Wright is garbage. I don't believe that at all. I think that he sat back and he assessed the situation with other teams. He assessed the situation with the Atlanta Hawks, and he predicted correctly. He did it. Dude, even the Toronto Raptors pick in 2024. Phenomenal foresight. They are exactly where we want them to be. Exactly. They're not tanking. They're going to continue to attempt to win. They're going to be quite below mediocre, and we're going to get a pretty good pick out of it. That's what it's looking like right now. Brian literally said he was going to wait and watch this year to see what Wemby will need. There you go. That's how you should do it. You didn't even know. We didn't even know. I knew that this team wouldn't be like a championship team or a playoff team or even a play-in team. I said that really early. I didn't think we'll make the play-in. But I also didn't know what Wemby would even need. I watched him in France, and even then, it's not. You don't get a good grasp of his game offensively. He can do so many different things. He dabbles in so many different things, but you didn't really know what you're going to get. Oh, what did Mudhorn say? You said True Mudhorn. What did he say? Not going to lie, Wemby and Cade will feed a lot of families. Oh, yeah, that would be sick. That's what kills me. Brian literally said that there's no reason to make moves if you don't know what you're going to build around. There you go. Actually, I don't even recall that part. But yeah, those are my thoughts. I was like, how do you build around a player that you don't even know what he that's preposterous. That I was really upset with Shaq, of all people, because Shaq asked, you guys remember this? I think it might have been after the Dallas game. He literally asked Wemby, how long will he wait before asking for a trade? How long will you wait for the Spurs to win? It's what are you talking? How? What are you talking about? And then Wemby was like, I don't even know how to win a championship. It's yeah, dude, he barely played in the NBA games. What are you talking about? God, Shaq says some. Oh my God, I hate Shaq interviews, man. Shaq already foreshadowing when Wemby will leave the Spurs, man. Kawhi was a preposterous, yeah. Kawhi was a he was an anomaly. He was an anomaly. But now people just treat it like every single star that's ever came to San Antonio left. That's not true. Duncan, Manu, Tony. I guess Tony technically did leave his last year. LaMarcus Aldridge, DeMar DeRozan, and everybody can say, well, they were getting ready to leave. That's the thing that gets me. People will be so quick to say, fire Pop. Pop is trash. I don't want him on my team. Oh my God, he's awful. And then they will also say, well, this player almost left San Antonio, and then not keeping in mind the fact that they stayed was because of Pop, and they've said that. I find it very ironic that a lot of people want Chris Paul and also want Popovich gone, forgetting the fact that Chris Paul even said before, this is when Chris Paul was good. Okay, he hasn't been really that good. But when he was really good and he ended up going to the Houston Rockets, he said, yeah, I thought about going to the San Antonio Spurs, but I thought that Popovich was going to retire. But yes, fire Pop. Sure, whatever. I couldn't think of a better coach to be coaching these guys right now. This is perfect. We are in the perfect situation, and some people still cry. Perfect situation as a Spurs fan, and people are still crying. You know, rebuilds usually don't go this smooth. We got every single thing that we want. And not only did we get every single thing that we want thus far, and we're sitting back and like, oh, you know, we could get Trae Young if we wanted to. Like, there's so many different scenarios for the Spurs. But not only did we do what we did it with scraps, okay? We did it with nothing. We had a star leave. Now, sure, we traded for DeMar DeRozan, but that was our starting point. Was aging DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge. That is our starting point. And the Spurs have managed, after DeMar DeRozan's departure, to get this many draft picks out of all of this, which is absolutely insane. That's our starting point. And to just be in a great situation, have this cap space, and get a generational talent. That's insane. It's like, it's almost instantaneous. A lot of teams don't get to start from scratch like that. And a lot of teams that do look really good right now, they already had established stars prior when they made those moves. It's like, it's incredible how quickly we did this. A lot of teams can't even get to the first step. It takes a while to get to the first step. We got to the first step in a season. Stars really aligned. Not only stars aligned, and I know it takes a little bit of luck, but it was strategy. It was Brian Wright. It was the front office. They had foresight. Brian Wright knew he wasn't going to keep DeJounte Murray around. I mean, I know for me, I was very adamant that I didn't think he was as good as people thought. But yeah, he wasn't going to keep DeJounte Murray around. Upped his value. Trade him for 4 picks. Ridiculous. The amount of second round picks you got for Josh Richardson was insane. Very impressive. It's like, if the Spurs make a move, it's usually a pretty decent one. And I know, like, the Doug McDermott one for 2029 second round, it looks like it wasn't really much out there for a trade. And it looks like it's not that big a deal now, but that it could easily be something that you package in the future, right? Not bad. Everybody playing checkers, Spurs playing chess. Exactly. And people can say, "Oh, you're just a homer." It's like, no, dude. I think some people just get way too. I mean, I get emotional too, but like, way too reactionary. I don't know if that's the correct term. Just these knee-jerk reactions. I feel bad, thus let me get. It's like, and it's always the easiest solutions in the world too, mind you. Spurs look bad. This makes me feel bad. Fire the person that's making me feel bad. It's like, okay. All right. And then I would sit back and just say, what franchise do you want to be? Like, what franchise do you want the Spurs to be? Because I guarantee you, all the franchises that's having success, big chunk of it is they're emulating what the Spurs have done. Not to say we're like the godfather of the league or nothing like that. I'm not saying there's teams winning before us, obviously, right? Obviously. But at the same time, you know, whatever we're doing is successful, and, you know, other teams have to do it as well. It takes patience. It takes strategy. It's smart. Update on Morris. Nothing thus far, but I'm pretty sure they're going to buy him out. So. Spurs set the precedent for a lot of teams. Not only did they set the precedent, it's a lot of people from the Spurs tree going into other organizations and doing well. Moore's getting bought out or waived. Yeah, he won't stay here. Yeah. But yeah, so Trae Young, that would be cool. That would be cool. But then I don't think we have to do anything. Like, it's one of those where I won't be mad either way. If the Spurs sat back and didn't get him, I'm cool. If they decided, I'm gonna let you burn a little bit, Atlanta, we're gonna get some good picks out of it, I'm cool with that too. Because Lord knows 2025, Yeah, some guys. There's some guys, okay? My boy Elliot Cadeau had a good game today. There's some guys, all right? But yeah, in the segment. Okay, I want to ask you guys for some advice, okay, before I get off. We've been going on for about an hour. Once again, I said this before, I'll say it again. Guys, join Prize Picks. All right, link in my description. I'm a boss. I will never listen to chat again on suggestions. When I listen to you guys, I lost. It's okay. I still love you. But when I go by my heart, I actually do okay. All right, usually. All right, I usually do all right. So anyways, link in my description. Join Prize Picks. Use promo code Spurs Clan, and you will get 100% back on a deposit up to $100. Okay, so please go check it out. See how you like it. It's dope. I like it. It's dope. But use my link though. Don't just use my link. It'll help the channel out. Helps me out. And shout out to Prize Picks for sponsoring this video, this live stream, all this good stuff. They're great. They're wonderful over there. Very nice people. But yeah, check it out. All right, yeah, I had a question, guys. Are any of you into fashion? And I don't mean like the Broadway, not Broadway. What is it? What do they do? I don't know. Like the fashion role models or whatever. I don't care about none of that. I just mean like, are you into fashion? Like looking good? Because I'm trying to get into it. Big fashion? No. Oh, sorry, bro. I'm trying to be more fashionable. All right. Because I've realized this is what I did. I said I am going to clear out my entire closet, and because there's so much stuff I don't wear. My fashion has just changed over the years. I want to be more classy, and I realized I'm like, oh my god, there's a lot of clothes that I'm getting rid of, and they're all on my bed right now. My bed's right behind me. Oh, I'll show you. Look how bad this is. Look at all these clothes. It's more. I don't know. You can't really see it. There's more, but it's like ridiculous. Okay. Absolutely ridiculous. So yeah, so I gotta get rid of a lot of clothes. I got a big bag here of stuff that I'm putting clothes in to give it away. Donate them. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm donating my clothes. There's just a big chunk of them I don't wear. But is there any type of like color palette? Is there any type of name that you guys go by? I know that there's old money. What is it? Old money, soft boy, streetwear. Crap. Bohemian. I don't know. Is there anything that you guys go by? I'm married. I have kids, and I work from home, so no. But I applaud your efforts, brother. You can still go out and look nice. You can still go out and look nice. That's okay. Gorp Court? What the heck is that? All right, I'll type in Gorp Court fashion men. Do you live in Europe? That's ASAP Rocky. Do you live in Europe by any chance? It's not for me, but it's big. In Europe? There's no way. I like that. I like that sweater. I hate this. What is this? I actually hate it. What is going on? I don't even know what colors these are. That one looks okay. What is this? This got to be in Europe. Is this in Europe, Sebastian? Is this big in Europe? I hate it. But then again, I just wouldn't be used to it. Saturated highlighter hues. Understated core. If I did any of these, well, no, I hate his pants. It's big in New York. Really? Bone Thugs and Harmony? What? Look at Wimby's style. He does a good mix. No, I can't afford Wimby's clothes. Well, I get you. It's really just about the color palette, right? I am going for monochrome. None of this. What the heck is this? Hold on. I'm trying to show you the color scheme. Maybe if I type in color scheme. Okay, maybe if I type in old money. God, it's so hard. But I've been watching a lot of videos, and they basically said, get your base first. I mean, before you start trying to put in statement pieces or anything like that, you just need your base of colors and get all that stuff. So that's what I'm working on, just to make sure I get off. Okay, yeah, it's like this. These are the colors I'm going for the most part. Specifically these bottom ones, and then you can just add black and white to it. But like basically these, like this is the color. I think it looks really classy. I think it looks nice, and that's what I'm going for. Base colors are black, white, navy, and khaki. Okay, so Ruru really is into fat. Ruru, do you have any examples of anything? Aren't those earth tones? Yeah, actually, yeah. Sorry, I didn't even know the name. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my main thing, okay? And I also want to do streetwear. So like if I'm just going out, I want to do the streetwear thing, you know? Like this, like, oh, this is nice. See, this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. Like this is like, oh, I'm going on a date, you know? Like even if it's at the movies or something. Like, oh, I'm going to the movies. You know, I want to look nice. I mean, that's what I'm going for right there. That's what I go over. And I think it contrasts well with my skin tone as well. Looks super earth tony. Yeah, the other one, yeah. Yeah, these, yeah. Yeah, I'm going for earth tones. You're right. Seems fancy. But that doesn't look like, that doesn't seem that expensive. I mean, I don't know what this price of this is, but this seems like something you can find like on Amazon. Like, what's your shoe? See, I was thinking of penny loafers. I don't own any penny loafers, mind you. But let's see. For the most part, I was thinking of like some corded Vans, and I never wear Reebok, but I think these would be nice. For that specific suit, I would say like some type of penny loafers. I would assume. I don't know. I also have some really good Sonoma shoes. You say Express? Is Express nice? Do you like long wool coats? Yes. Yes. Are you about to give me a suggestion, please? Ralph Lauren. I guess. Yeah, what I was gonna say was, let's see. Like these. Yeah, I really want these. Hold on. These. Like, I think this will look nice. And that kind of goes with the color scheme that I'm going for too. That basically means I could wear these with anything, like just about anything. So I'm thinking of getting some trousers, getting some chinos, some trench coats. You know, I'm trying to do the primo style. H&M, Gap, Ralph Lauren, and Abercrombie and Fitch. All have the style that you want, clan. Okay. Temu is cheap and quality is good. Man, really? Is it? I was really close to going to Temu. All right, so let me see. Temu, if I do Temu men fashion, I was close to, and I just wasn't sure. Yeah, because I came across some stuff. I was like, oh, that looks nice. Like this one. But this looks AI generated. And I'm like, I don't know if this is real. Yeah, this looks AI generated. Like, is this even real? Yeah, it doesn't even look real. So it's like, I didn't know to trust this or not. Yeah, this is the exact one I was looking at too. But like, yeah, like this style, right? Like, I want it simple. And then I can just add on statement pieces once I get more comfortable, you know? Like that thing that kind of like really brings it out. Or like a specific jacket that might be a little bit more, not gaudy, but, you know, maybe a little bit more color to it. So that's kind of what I'm looking for, you know, something like that. That makes sense? Here, I'll show you, because there was a YouTube channel I was actually watching, and I won't play it because I don't know if he'll copyright. I literally got a copyright warning strike. Thank God I took the video down. Some jerk tried to get my video taken down because I used his video like 7 months ago. It was ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And I was reacting to it. He didn't message me or anything. Just straight up like, oh yeah, copyright strike. Such a jerk. Yeah, but this is a channel. This guy's like really good. I don't trust a lot of these YouTubers though. Like I take the tips from it, but I don't go into like, oh, let me go to their link and see where these, because they get paid for every single one of them, right? Like, you guys know I'm very open about, hey, you know, Prize Picks, for instance, is the sponsor of this video, and I'm very open about that. You know, go to my link, But them, I don't know. It always feels like it's kind of hidden. And, I don't do it with tech stuff either. Yeah, it's like a minimalist.
This is
look.
not
like, oh my god,
a video.
Shut up! Shut up!
You'll see 30.
Stop talking. Okay. Yeah, it's like a minimal look. I like it. Hold on, let me see. Like, look at this, guys. I want to be more fashionable. Look at this. Look how swagged out that is. That is so cool. Oh, Tim is super good for getting your basics in. Okay, cool. So you are into fashion like that, Sebastian. Fashion and Spurs, my two loves. That's what I'm talking about. Crossbody bags will be nice accessories. That's what I'm saying. Isn't it called a statement piece? What is it called? Is it called a statement piece? Fashion Nova. I like Fashion Nova. I'll probably jump on Fashion Nova Mudhorn. Zara has nice undershirts. Okay, you guys are giving me, hold on. There's got to be something written down, okay? We got Zara. Okay. Said Abercrombie and Finch. Funny enough, I went down a rabbit hole of watching like different fashion stuff. And Abercrombie and Finch, that came up on Vosh stream. I told you guys I watch Vosh. I like Vosh. And he talked about fashion. It was like a 2-hour video of him talking about fashion. It was actually really good. We definitely have different tastes, but I got a lot from it. Is it called a statement piece when you have that one item that stands out? But that looks so good. Ah, that looks so good. See, I want to get to that point. And then look, and then he just adds on to it. Look at that. And these are the colors I'm going for too. Hold on. Look at this. Super simple. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want. This is fashionable, and it's not going out of your way. You're just looking nice. Most are jackets. What, Zara? What are we talking about? Or shoes? What? That's tough. It is tough. Let me see. Yeah, this is like a straight up, hey, I'm going out to dinner, you know? Let's see. See, this is kind of streetwear. Well, I don't know. He didn't really show the full body. But like minus the jacket, I don't really like the jacket on that. No, I wouldn't wear the jacket. Jacket got to go. I think if you got the confidence, cool. But no, the jacket got to go. So like, yeah, this is like streetwear. Like this is what I was talking about. Like those are my colors. I guess it's more like earth tones and then just add black and white to it. Puddle boots. Hold on. How does it look with the whole fit? No, go back. I don't know how I feel about those shoes. How do you feel about those shoes? I don't know. Gallery department? Okay. Check that link, man. I'm not checking the link. Here we go. That looks like your style. Yeah. Well, you're just talking about yeah, gallery department is pretty expensive. Big heads up. Oh gosh, no, I'm not doing super expensive. I refuse. And I could probably do the puffy jacket. I'm just not on that level yet. I haven't got to that point yet. But I like the base. That's my main thing. I just like the base. I just need the base down. If I can get the base down, I can do anything. And right now, I just realized going through my closet, I'm like, all of these clothes, I don't wear them. I don't. My style is just so different. I don't wear any of that stuff. Fear of God essentials? Oh, yeah, he did say fear of God, didn't he? Let me see. No, hold on. I'll show you what his video that really inspired me. Let's see. Did I have it on watch later? It might have just been in my history. I don't think I put it on watch later. Let's see. How to look expensive on a budget. Was it that one? It might have been that one. Like this. Look how simple this is. Look how simple that is. That looks so good. It's very simple. Oh, hold on. It was, I thought he went through some stuff. It's just these colors are just so calming, you know? They're just so calming. So that's my thing. I don't want to be too gaudy. You know, maybe if there's something that, you know, I find that looks nice, I could do it. But I think this kind of meets my personality and my style a little bit, you know? Even down to his earrings, honestly. I got the same type of earrings. Exactly. Earth tones, nice, clean, and crispy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's still the hundreds. That's still in the hundreds for the essentials. Not if I go to Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova isn't expensive. I was on there last night and I got a few things from it. But let me see if Fashion Nova still got that. Because last night they had like this huge deal, but I know that they usually like keep the deal going and they. Oh, wait a minute. Did I literally catch it on the perfect day? Oh, no. It says use code VDAY. Wait a minute. No, it's still, see? Yeah, the price thing is still going 75% off. It's still going on. Yeah. So yeah, I chose it at a good time. I feel like it was even cheaper than this though. Hold on, let me go to what I was looking at. Where is it? Because I was trying to just get some shirts from it, you know, for the base. This wouldn't be jackets. What would it be? Oh wait, I just straight up missed it, didn't I? It would be tops. Oh wait. I don't know, I feel like they were cheaper. No, this one was $10. Yeah, these are really nice. You said go to Zara. Let's see that. Let's type in Zara. It seemed. Oh, I guess I've been on Zara before. Something was already on here. Let's see. Let's go to man. Why was I on? Wait, was I on here? I don't know if I was. It showed that I was. There's nothing on here. Hold on. This is one I've never seen a website this fancy. When I scroll, this is what happens. That's so cool. This is fancy, dude. I've never experienced that before. All right, let's. Okay, I'm glad that you guys showed me this website. because I definitely have someone in mind that might like it, because this style is, that looks really dope. I'm not gonna lie to you. Let's see men. What men? Oh, I just type in men. I don't know. Whatever. That's not men. Okay, that didn't work. Men hoodie, whatever. Oh, these are nice. They're not that expensive. Look, you gotta actually do this. My only thing is, like, I feel like I could order these and do it myself if I wanted to put something on it. These are okay. They're really nice, dude. I like it. Yeah, and all of his earth tone, like you said. H&M is really good too. Okay, Cody GG, what do you say? And don't wait. I've been missing what Cody had to say. Hold on. I'm gonna go directly to the chat. All right, let's see. Did Cody say anything else before? Oh no, it was just this one. All right. Also, don't be. No, he said avoid fast fashion. Go thrifting or deep. Okay. And he said also don't be scared of women's clothing. They tend to have better shades and unique combos, whether it's shirts, shoes, jackets. True. No, I actually, like, real talk, I'm genuinely not afraid of that. It was just with this one in particular. Hold on. I wouldn't at all. Hold on. Well, let me type in men because I think that's how it came up. No, it just came up like this. Like this? No, I just wouldn't do that, you know. Like this right here, like this is woman, but it's really, like, come on. Like I could rock that. You just got to make it big enough. And that's another thing too. Like I'm a bigger guy. Like I'm pretty tall. Like I'm 6'2", 6'3". I haven't been to the doctor in a while. I can't remember. I just say 6'3". I'm pretty sure it's 6'3". So I don't really mess with it. LOL, what the F, Cody G? No, it's like real talk. No, it's real talk. Cause some clothes for, no, I know what he's saying. Like I completely know what he's saying. Cause some clothes that are made for women are really just unisex. Like it's not, like, if you don't want something ultra feminine, that's cool. And like obviously a lot of these clothings, they try to bring out certain features of women that just would look terrible sometimes on dudes. Like I get that, but like some things it's like, no, like this right here, obviously, I mean, I can't rock that. Like, I don't know, maybe some dudes would be able to. I can't. I would look terrible. All right, I just would. But then if you look at something like this, you know, if I brought this up and I was like, I don't know, it was like a male model, like you wouldn't know. Like if it was a male model, you'd be like, okay, you know, maybe it's a little short, but for the most part, you know, you wouldn't blink an eye or bat an eye. I mean, yeah, women they do have a lot of variety. Clan is tall and not sure some of the unisex options would fit his length and height. Yeah, exactly. No, so like I know what you're saying. Like the knee-jerk reaction would be Mr. Z, like, screw that, I wouldn't do. But like, no, some stuff it would fit. You say I personally couldn't do it, but that's just me. No, I understand. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything? I do. Hold on. I can show you something. I have something in my closet that I think might be maybe pretty unisex. Which, yeah, like, hold on. And I'm not sure if it was in the male or female category when I got it. I'm not sure, but hold on. All right, so this, for instance, this is a sweater. Hold on. Yeah, I can't. This might have been in the male section. I don't know. If a woman wore it, they could wear it too. But this was in. I don't remember how I got it or where I got it. But like this, for instance, right? Like, it's pretty nice. It's a sweater. It can kind of go like both ways. Like if a woman wanted to wear it, they would look nice. If a guy wore it and it fits well, it would look nice. But it's dope. I wish I wonder if I can find it. Hold on, what is it called? Leaf Nelson. All right, hold on. Let's see if we can find it. Sweater. It might be in the male category. Let's see. Some of these, they just put it on like... I can't find it. I'm trying to find it. It's not on here. I don't know. It's like something similar to that, I guess. But all I'm trying to say is like it doesn't really like there's something similar to this, but it doesn't really matter. Like that's one of those things where it can go either way. But yeah. Oh, excited to see what you come through on your fashion journey. Oh, dude, like I'm super excited. And I think the first step would be get the base, which that's what I'm going to do. Like I'm immediately doing that. And second thing is to get rid of a lot of my clothes because I don't know, man. It got to a point where it's depressing to walk in and go to my closet and there's just like, I don't know. You go to the closet and it's just so many things you can't wear and it's like, this is just coming to waste. I just got a full closet for no reason. It doesn't make any sense. I appreciate the Open Mind Clan. Been watching the clips for a while, but can't be there for the lives. Oh, thanks, Cody. Yeah, you gotta have an open mind with stuff like that. Oh, Miss C said, I see. Can't really tell if it's for men or women. I get it. Yeah. It's like that. So like I'm definitely not afraid. Like if something's in a woman, like especially I had to probably be at the store though. Let's be real. If I try to do this and I'm trying to find it online, it's probably not going to help that well, or it's just not going to help. But if I'm out somewhere and it's something in a woman's section and I think it looks dope, like if it's like a certain cardigan or something and it fits on me fine, I'll get it. I don't care. Cardigans and flannels go crazy. They really do. Go to the Nike outlets. I've been to a Nike outlet. Is there a website? There's not a website. Oh my goodness. These are gorgeous. These are gorgeous. Wait. I've never been on this website. Is Nordstrom good? Are Nordstrom good? Yeah, I don't think anyone mentioned Nordstrom. One day it's H&M, then suddenly you're wearing high fashion. Yeah, that'd be cool. Sebastian, you must dress really nice. I'm gonna get to that point. 154 jacket, that's crazy. I'm not paying $150 for a jacket. I mean, no, I can't. I want to at least have my base down before I start splurging on anything. Nordstrom is good. Okay, let's go through Nordstrom. Let's see. Oh, do I have to literally click on a specific thing? Men get inspired. Okay. Let's see. Let's go to accessories. I need more accessories. I was thinking about getting a another bag, like a cross body bag. I got one, but it's really for anime conventions. Oh, is this one? $195? I would never pay $195. I'm not even one of those people that's like, even if I had $1 million, I wouldn't. No, if I had $1 million, I probably would. But no, I would never, as an average human being, pay that much. $218 for one? Guys, this seems borderline ripoff. Yeah, but it's Mark Jack. No, that seems like a Zara has nice bags. All right, I'm gonna go to Zara in a minute. Yeah, because I literally just ordered. Hold on, that's insane. It's one bag. It's one 21-inch carry-on roll for $218. What makes this better than? Hold on, I'll show you the one I just ordered. I really want to know what makes it better. Almost same color too, mind you. I'll show you. Where is it? Was it this one? No, it was a bunch of them. I think it was this one. It was definitely this one. No, it wasn't this one. Come on, Amazon, work right. Stupid Amazon. It was this one. All right. All right. Here, I'll open this in another tab. Okay, so this is the one I literally bought, and you got all of this for like $160 or something. And the other one that we just looked at, what was it? Where is it? Gosh, I lose tabs so quickly, dude. Here it is. Really? What makes this one special? Does it have a department where you can charge your phone? Because I'm pretty sure this one, where the heck is it? This one does. I think it does. It's designer. You paying for the name? Yeah, that's disgusting. I will never pay for the name of something just to say I got it. I'm a Nike guy. Nike's cool. All right, so you said Zara has nice bags. I'm gonna look at Zara and then we're gonna get out of here. Zara.com. Oh, I want to share something with you guys too. I gotta share something with you. We can do it after this. All right, you said they have nice bags. Let me type it in. Bag. I'm just gonna type in bag. Wait, maybe I should say crossbody bag. That's not gonna work. None of these are talking to me. I don't like any of them. Wait, I think that's all of them. Yeah, none of them talking to me. Nah, it doesn't have to be fancy. Okay, yeah, let me share something with you guys. So big shout out to a big chunk of you from France. They gave me a bunch of French films to watch. So I put that on my list. But I want you to know that I have something to share. Where is it? Did I not put it on here? That's weird if I didn't put it on here. Well, it doesn't matter. I think I sent it to myself, so I could easily just show you. I'm kind of shocked I didn't put it on in the Discord though. Let's see here. I know I sent it to myself. No, not this one. Give me a second. Maybe I didn't. All right. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Mr. Z. He said Nike or Jordans, bro. Shoe wise, Nike. I own some Jordans, but Nike. I like Nike more. I gotta find the list. So like I said, I got a movie list. It's super long, and I definitely wanted to share it with you guys. Here it is. Found it. All right, I gotta add it to a document. So yeah, over time, maybe the past year, I've just added on to the list of things I wanted to watch or that I need to watch, and then some things that I have already seen. And yeah, I'm still adding on to it. Let's see. Do you want to load? What just happened? What is it doing? Stupid thing. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do a new one. Here we go. I didn't mean to do that. Alright. Get this out of the way. What? Hold on. Here we go. Alright. There we go. Oh my god, why does it look like that? Hold on. Okay, I'm doing something wrong. Here we go. All right, so here it is. So this is the list. How can I share this with you guys? So you can see I got action, animation. I got the year that it came out because some of these you can mix them up with another movie, and I don't want you to do that. You got your dramas like American Beauty, Never Seen Climax, 8 Miles, awesome. Hustle and Flow is awesome. Whiplash is awesome. Beats of No Nation is awesome. The Lighthouse is awesome, which I should have put that in fantasy probably. I don't know. Sound of Metal is awesome. So yeah, so like I just got so many movies on here, and I want to share it. At OneDrive? I guess possibly. I was thinking just to drop it in the Discord. But I thought I had already done that, but I don't see. Oh, it's right here. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop it in the Discord. So I put it in niche hobbies. So once you join the Discord, you just scroll down and go to niche hobbies, and it'll be a movie and TV. And let's just add it in there. Oh crap. Okay, hold on. I don't have this, whatever that is. So let's see. Let's see how much I can get away with. Let's try to stop it at French films. Can I stop it at French films? Okay, I can. All right. So put that in there. $4.19. Okay, let's try to stop it at rom-coms. Shoot. I messed that up. That's fine. We'll get rid of traffickers. I just need to go from traffickers down. Okay. Let's add that in there. All right, let's see. Let's get the rest in there. Where is traffickers? It should be in Korean. Here it is. There we go. Let's copy that. Cool. There we go. It's in there. Gotta add her to romance. Oh, I do. Oh, would that be a romp? No, that's not considered. It's like one of those movies. It has comedic elements in it, but it's not a rom-com. Actually, I no need to add it on there. I have it all on my phone, so that's where I actually have the list. So let's go to romance. And when did Her come out? When did it come out? 2017? That's my guess. Her. 2013. My God. 2013. Yeah, you're right. Train to Busan. Oh, Train to Busan's so good. I'll add that on there. Her. 2013. I was trying to. So this list isn't like everything I've seen, because I have seen Her. It was really a list for me and my girl. Both have seen Train to Busan. It was just stuff where it's like, these are things I want to watch, like things I want to see. Interstellar. So I should watch Interstellar. Okay. Let's see, when did Interstellar come out? Interstellar 2014. What is it classified as? Sci-fi? But yeah, no more ads right now. I'm not adding anything else. Have you seen The Godfather? Yep. I don't know if you've seen it, but Lost in Translation and Her are a good double feature because the directors wrote it about each other. What? Yeah, I've seen both of those movies. What do you mean? I've seen both of those. They What? What do you mean? And dude, that's like so far apart. Lost in Translation came out. Yeah, okay, Lost in Translation came out in 2003. What do you mean the directors? Hold on. Spike Jonze and Sofia Coppola were married. Dude! What? Spike Jonze, filmmaker of the movie Her, was the ex-husband of Sofia Coppola, who was filmmaker of The Lost in Translation. Both movies are about lonely people, however, show different perspectives unique to the characters, made to portray how the filmmaker viewed themselves. I'm not sure if anyone already... That's crazy. So both of them were looking at it through the eyes of the male lead? Or were they both viewing themselves through the eyes of the male lead? Because I know in Lost in Translation, he was lonely, but also Scarlett Johansson's character was lonely. So if she directed Lost in Translation, was she, I mean, it doesn't matter, but was she like basically saying through the lens of Scarlett Johansson is how she was viewing the relationship? Or is it the other way around? I mean, it doesn't matter, but Sophia is Scarlett. Wow. What? I gotta rewatch these movies now. What the heck? Yeah, let me put Lost in Translation on here. I had no idea about that. I gotta rewatch it now. Wow. Wow. That's pretty cool. So what, did he make it like out of spite? Did he make Her out of spite or no? I mean, that's 10 years later. How are they not made for each other, making masterful films like that? So this is her second. All right, what's her other films? All right. It said this is low key. It basically said this is low key trilogy. All right, what was her other films? All right, Sophia. What you got? Oh yeah, and Priscilla just came out. Or Priscilla. Let's see. Is it the Virgin Suicides? Is that the first one of the trilogy? You think she's hit and miss? So is this the first one they talking about? And then Lost Translation, then what will be the third? Maybe this one? I mean, you by the Rotten Tomato scores, look like she's hit and miss too. I guess this one was pretty easy for her to make. I mean, I don't know, she's very passionate behind what was going on. I never heard of this one. Oh shoot, it's Mary Jane. I should have known. She's the daughter of Ford Coppola? Is that his daughter? Doesn't he have a movie coming out? Doesn't Francis Ford Coppola have a new movie? Sure is. What's his new movie that's coming out? Do you watch Anatomy of a Fall for the French ones? I got it on my list to watch. That's one I'm going to get to pretty soon. Dude, one movie that I'm really excited about is this one. It looks so good. You guys should watch the trailer for this immediately. Hold on, actually, I'll type in film. It's coming out in April, I think. Oh my goodness. Oh, it looks so good. Oh, it looks so good. It looks so good. It looks so good. It looks awesome. It looks awesome. Oh, Megalopolis. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah, this looks so dope. Please check out the trailer for it at least. It looks so good. Producer Jordan Peele, directed by Dev Patel, his first directorial debut. It looks so exciting, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. The choreography looks good. The story looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun, a lot to take from it. It seems like there's a lot of lore. I don't know. It just seems so awesome. I cannot front with you guys. It looks amazing. People say that it reminds them of John Wick. It does remind me of John Wick a little bit about how slick it looks, but it also reminds me of Raid 2 because the fight choreography is like, oh my goodness. Feels like deeper John Wick. Exactly. That's my only problem with John Wick. It's like I was watching it, I was having a lot of fun. I was like, this is great. But I never felt that like edge of my seat anxiety, you know, that something could happen to this character. I just didn't feel that way. I didn't care enough, you know? I mean, his story is cool, you know. You get his motivation, but I don't know. It didn't really seem that deep. It's just nothing really there. It's just a lot of fun. And I mean, they go all out with the choreography, but it's just, I don't know. I like Equalizer more. Dude, I saw the last Equalizer and that was, oh my goodness. I didn't realize just how old Denzel is getting. Oh man. He barely did anything in that movie, man. I did not enjoy that last movie. I did not enjoy it. I was just bored out of my mind. Actually, I don't even know how well that film did. Was it Equalizer 3? Yeah. It did? It got well reviewed. I don't see why. What? Why? The first scene was cool, and then the rest of it was just like, just sleepwalking. Denzel wasn't even there. What? Should give The Holdovers a try. It's well written, but a slow burn. Oh, dude. Wait. Holdovers. Let me put that on there. Comedy? Wait. Did I not put it on here? I'm checking my list. Making a list. Checking it twice. I don't have it on here. Unless I put it in drama, which I don't think I did. All right, The Holdovers. Thank you, because that is one I wanted to get to. The Holdovers 2023. Cool. Yeah, I'll get to that. All right, I'm getting off. I've been on longer than I expected. Thank you guys so much with the suggestions on merch. I'm thinking about my merch. The suggestions on fashion. Thank you for talking to me about movies. That's cool. Let me just bring up my stuff again. If you guys want some merch, obviously clanthemerchfan.com. So many different ways you can support the channel. You can support the channel that way, or you guys can sign up for Prize Picks. Like I said, link in my description for that. It's awesome. It's fun. I did pretty well. I'm not going to lie to you. So yeah, go check that out. Just use my link. You'll get 100% back up to $100 on your deposit. So just use Spurs Clan as a promo code, or just use my link. But yeah, I will get with you guys later. Thanks for the love. Bye.